Hi friends, welcome here. I'm so excited. Today is day one of the 4-part series, Recipe for a Room Makeover. You know, the other day I asked my Instagram friends, why do you want to make over rooms anyway? What makes us want to make over rooms? And I just loved the answers. There were so many answers. In fact, I want to read some of them to you. One of them says, I want to make my home feel refreshed and appealing for myself, my family, and friends. Amen, sister. My surroundings affect my mood. Oh, yes, they do. I want the room to function better than it does. Exactly. That's what our houses are for, to serve us and our family. Change makes me happy. Me too. And I just need a change. I am tired of the same old things. So there you have it. Maybe you fit in one of those categories. It's time for a fresh start and a change in one of the rooms of your house. But the problem is you just don't know where to start. Well, here's the deal. I know for a fact that the problem is not that you don't have a big enough budget. Because here's the deal. Over the 28 years we've been married, we've lived in lots of houses, a lot of which were seriously awful fixer-uppers. And I've made 29 rooms over in my day, some of them on a budget as low as 2 cans of paint and $4. You can do it, girls. If I can do it, so can you. So I'm going to give you in the next 4 videos my 4-step recipe for a room makeover. I use this recipe for absolutely every room I make over. And the fun part is it doesn't cost to dream, and it's amazing what your creativity can do on a tiny little budget. So here's step 1 for the recipe for a room makeover. Today is not going to cost you one little penny. But what you are going to need to do is put on your detective eyes. Like pretend you're, Tom Selleck in the old Magnum PI or MacGyver, or, think of whatever your favorite detective is. And you observe the room you want to make over like you've never observed before. And you need to keep these 3 things in mind. Pick out a piece of paper and write this down if you need to. You need to think of the 3 F's. The first one is function. Is this room functioning the way I want it to function? And if not, how do I want it to function? You think about that. Number 2 is fit. Does this room fit the style of my personality? And here's the deal. I want you to think about something. Are you still wearing the clothes that you wore when you were 12 years old? I think you're not. And if your house is still looking the way it looked 20 years ago or 10 years ago or even 5 years ago, chances are that's just not fitting who you are today. That's the way it is with us. We change and we grow and we look different and we feel different, and our house needs to reflect that. And the third thing is feeling. Does this room have the feeling that I dreamed that it had? Is this room feel comfortable and cozy and welcoming, or does it just feel like a big old mess that doesn't make any sense at all? And really, we never come in here because we don't like it. So that is step number 1. Observe your room. You may be so surprised at what you discover just by observing. And here's the deal. Sometimes when I really observe the room carefully, I realize that the most refreshing thing of all is rearranging the furniture, reorganizing, and maybe putting up some different decor that I already have. I have some articles on my blog of how I did that. I refreshed rooms on no budget at all. So if you want to see how that can be done with no money at all, you just click on the links that I'll put in the either up above or down below. And you can, maybe this video alone might be the answer that you are looking for. But I hope you come back and join us for the next 3 parts of this recipe for a room makeover. And I am so glad you're here. See you next time.